Alright, I'm here. Hello everyone. I did not mean to start the stream late. Things happened that prevented me from doing it on time. Sorry about that. But yeah, I was going to check this out anyway, so we're going to have a look at it. It is the Dragon Quest 40th Anniversary presentation. Apparently it's finished already, like we're just currently on delay, like I just paused it when the premiere got to the part where it shows this. So yeah, I don't know what they're about to announce, but we're going to check it out in just a second. I just need to get ready here. Yeah, if I was a more competent streamer, not only would we have done this live, but maybe I could have done something afterward. But I don't know if I feel like it's worth it now. But I could maybe stream later tonight. We can maybe do a game after, like you know, in the evening rather than do it after this. I mean, there was like a... I'm gonna stop the music, hang on. Right, okay, so basically, there was a 35th anniversary presentation 5 years ago, and that one was much longer. Like, I looked back at it, it was like 45 minutes long, so this one was not even that long at all. It wasn't even 15 minutes long. So yeah, we're going to check it out now. I think I'm all good to go. So again, sorry for being late, just circumstances, but let's see if it was worth doing a live stream. Probably not, but I can at least document my reaction to it. Alright, let's have a look. If there's anything, like, I'm expecting Dragon Quest 12, but if there's anything I want to see, which probably not, it would be 9 Remake, but, you know, that's kind of a long shot. I need to play more Dragon Quest games. Like, I played 9 back in the day on the DS, but the only Dragon Quest I've, like, played from start to finish is 11, which is great. "11! You know, it's weird to think the Dragon Quest franchise has been around for 40 years and we're only up to 12. Then again, the same could be said for Mega Man. Or Final Fantasy. Actually, does Final Fantasy even... Oh wait, they've got more than 12. They've got, like... I think they're on 16 now. Okay, so this is the one I remember. This game was pretty good. I never finished it, but I liked it. And then here's 11. Chat, I am roughly as old as this franchise. I turned 40 in less than a week from now. Help me.
どうもゲームデザイナーの堀裕二です。
ちょうど40年前の今日、シリーズ1作目のドラゴンクエストが発売されました。40年という長い間、シリーズを
Why
愛し
is
て
it
くださったフ
in
ァン
a
の皆
different
様のおかげ
language?
で
What the
こ
fuck?
の日を迎え
Oh,
ることがで
hold
き
on
ま
a
し
minute.
た。
Sorry, I just looked over to realize what was happening there. Give me a second. Hold on. Where's the language? German. Why is it set to German? What the fuck? I'm Scottish. Wait, why is there no English option? Chat? What is going on? Where's English? Oh wait, the English is on the... Why is this even on? Sorry. Go away.
ほどまで長く続けられたのはずっと遊んでくれたファンの皆さん
I don't watch things with German captions. I don't know why that was on by default.
感謝の言葉しかありません
Anyway, we didn't really miss anything important. It's just the preamble.
本当であれば今日はドラゴンクエスト40年の歩みをですね堀井さんと1時間でも2時間でも話したかったんですけどただ大変長い間お待たせしていたドラゴンクエスト12についてお話をさせてくださいドラゴンクエスト12は
For a brief moment, I thought that was like the two characters from Monsters Inc. behind him.
スタートしたため発売まではもうしばらくお待ちいただきたいと思います当初開発していたドラゴンクエスト12選ばれし運命の炎はシリーズの最新作としてさまざまなチャレンジを続けてきましたその中で堀井さんと話し合いを重ねて
So yeah, Flames of Fate is what 12 is called, right?
どうあるべきかを突き詰めていった結果新しい体制でドラゴンクエスト12を作ることを決断し今も開発を続けていますとても大変な決断ではありましたがより多くのファンの皆さんが楽しめるドラゴンクエストの最新作としてふさわしいものをお届けできると確信していますそういった経緯から
So they pulled a Metroid Prime 4 then, is what they're saying.
含めて一新いたしました本日は開発中の映像をご用意しましたのでどうぞ
Oh, so we're actually getting a look at it? Or are they just... Okay, let's see. It's probably just a logo. Oh, well. There's a visual. Development footage. Well, it looks nice. So that's the protagonist. Oh. Interesting. So it's a more open-ended looking game. A Breath of the Wild of Dragon Quest, if you will. Lizardmen. You know there's going to be a lot of fucking Rule 34 porn for that thing. Dragon Quest 12. Beyond Dreams. What happened to Flames of Fate? I'm genuinely curious as to why they changed direction and title. Anyway, that looks cool, what they've shown us so far. It's nice to actually see what it looks like.
夢の彼方へこの度初公開です。
わー。
やっとお披露目できましたね。
できました。堀井さん、
はい。
少しだけでいいんで作品の内容をお話しいただけます？
そうですね。じゃあ今日は少しだけ。今回は不思議な夢が見えてしまう主人公の冒険を描いた物語です。夢の彼方にはきっとダークではなくて明るくワクワクするような世界が広がっていると思いますよ。以前発表した12から変わりましたが皆さんに楽しんでもらえると思います。
めちゃくちゃ楽しいお話になったんですけど
Yeah, like Akira Toriyama is not around anymore, which is unfortunate. I don't know if any of his vision is carrying forward with this, you know, new
その
direction.
先生の音楽とともにお届けしますよ。
Oh, okay. Akira Toriyama's characters will still be in the game. That's
非常
interesting.
に良い出来になると思いますので。
So little remnants of, you know, what he worked on before his passing will still be here.
堀井さん、ありがとうございます。今日お伝えしたのはほんの少しですが、今までのシリーズにはなかった要素も取り入れ、より進化したドラゴンクエストとして頑張って開発を進めています。ぜひご期待ください。
そんなわけですが、なんと今日実はもう一つお知らせしたいことがあります。多分こっちが先に出ると思いますよ。それでは映像どうぞ。
All right. was this? It's just a bunch of the different creature designs. Apparently Dragon Quest monsters. Maybe I should have held back on saying that until I actually saw the title, but yeah. Dog. Can you pet it? Nah, I think I'd rather kill it. The Withered World. What's this fucking Rugrats sound that they use there? Do 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 do. Alright then, well, that was the whole presentation, I guess? Yeah, okay then. Yeah, it probably wasn't worth getting up to do this, but yeah, that was the whole thing. So, we'll just have a quick look at Dragon Quest 12. Sorry if I sound a little bit out of it, that's just because I am. I was kind of underprepared for the stream because I kind of came into it a bit late. Yeah, it was short. Like again, I looked back at my previous thing. It was like 45 minutes long for the 35th anniversary. They had like a lot more announcements and stuff to talk about back then, so I'm not sure. Like they just didn't really have anything here besides. I mean, obviously Dragon Quest 12. Like people were asking for it. They showed that. I was hoping for a little bit more beyond that though, but you know that it happens. Have you ever played Dragon Quest V? The only games I've played are 9 on DS, Sentinels of the Starry Skies, and I've played. Like I never finished that one, but I played a good chunk of it. And Dragon Quest 11S on Switch, which I played all the way through from start to finish. But I've never really dove into any other Dragon Quest games. I'd like to, but you know, the just time sinks, so I don't know if I would have time to do that anytime soon. So yeah, at least we got our first look. I will say, interesting design for a protagonist. I'm assuming this is like Akira Toriyama's design. It would be kind of weird if they didn't like use one of his designs for the main lead. But yeah, kind of looks more like a side character than the main character. To be honest with you, it's just the eye. The eyes look a bit weird, but it'll probably grow on me as I play it. So yeah, it kind of looks more open-ended looking at this. It kind of makes me think of a... Oh, fuck. I said Breath of the Wild, but it actually makes me think a little bit more of Trials of Mana, like the 3D remake, or Visions of Mana. Hopefully it's not as bad as Visions of Mana. I don't want it to be like that, but I wonder if the battles are going to be turn-based though, like when you encounter them, or if it's going to be different. Like, we didn't quite get to see much of that. I imagine it will still be turn-based. It'll be kind of like Pokemon, like you run into a Pokemon, like a monster on the thing, and then it starts a fight. So yeah, we've got Lizard Man. That's probably a party member by the looks of it. And there you go. That's about it. Not a whole lot, but at least we got to see a little bit. So I am genuinely. I don't know if this information will ever come out from Square Enix, but I'm genuinely curious what happened to the original vision of the game, because the original game was called Flames of Fate. And I remember them talking about it 5 years ago, and they were like basically talking about, oh, this is going to take Dragon Quest in a more dark direction. It's going to be a lot more serious. It's got a darker tone to it. It's going to be like... I know I keep saying dark, but that's kind of like what they were like alluding to. They were constantly talking about, oh, it's going to be like a much darker, more... Not grittier. I don't know what else they said. It was something along those lines, basically. But... And I think they said something about, oh, there's going to be, like, decisions you make in the game that, like, affect the overall story or whatever. Like, I forget, something like that. So I wonder what happened. I guess they just had development trouble with that sort of, like, vision, and they were just like, you know what, let's just start from scratch again and just do a regular Dragon Quest, but we'll make it open-ended. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed it due to backlash over being darker, like how Dragon Quest IX was changed from action RPG to turn-based due to fan backlash. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, I imagine this game will, even though it's like it looks more open, it will probably still have turn-based, which I'm fine with. Like, I don't expect them to like change the combat because people will probably be upset if they do that. To be honest, like certain IPs can get away with that. I don't think Dragon Quest can get away with that. Like Final Fantasy, I feel can get away with it. You know, with Final Fantasy 15 and 16, they just went to more action RPG, and I know not everybody likes that, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. Oh, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake as well. That's also like action RPG. 9 was meant to be action RPG, but they changed it to be more in line with the rest of the series because Japanese fans were very vocal about it. God, I wish we had a remake of 9, or like, you know how like they did a reimagining, or what was it called? 7 reimagined? I wish we'd got that for 9, because 9 is like the game that I feel like deserves it the most, just because it's on DS, and it's like, I would love to see how that looks with like, you know, way better graphics. Maybe at some point. But I feel like if they're going to remake anything, it will probably be 8. Because that was a PlayStation 2 game, and as we all know, PlayStation 2 has like some of the most popular games in the world. So I'm sure there's like, you know, a vocal fan base out there that are wanting 8. 8 was on 3DS? Or was it? I thought that was a PS2 game. I guess it was also on... Alright then. So, sorry, I don't have much thoughts here. Again, I'm a bit scatterbrained at this time of day. I'm not going to be streaming a game right now. I'm going to be doing that later, but there's my thoughts on Dragon Quest 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Beyond Dreams. It looks cool. I don't know when it's coming out, but it looks like they've got something here to show us, so... Given the trends of modern video game development and how long it takes to make games, I'm expecting this to come out 2028, 2029. I don't think it's coming out next year. So yeah, probably going to be a while yet before we finally get this game to play, but whenever it eventually drops, I look forward to it, but hopefully we get it before the 45th anniversary. I don't want to wait another 5 years for this. But yeah, and then we've got the Dragon Quest Monsters thing, which looks... Well, there was no gameplay, but, you know, it's a thing. It's something with a dog in it. I do recommend 5. It's considered one of the best entries. They've announced a Monsters spin-off for it today. Alright then, well, there's my... I tried to give you my thoughts on it, and I failed miserably, but there's my thoughts on Dragon Quest 12. So, yeah, when it eventually comes out in the year 35, 43, I will play it, probably.